guys, welcome back to my channel, SHANNA4HAIR. If you're new, welcome to the channel. It's been a long 5 months since I posted, but I'm back, you guys, help you guys with your braiding business. And today's video, we are going to be doing parting for large knotless slash box braids. So as usual, guys, you want to start by parting apart from the center of the top of the head to the back of the nape. So remember, if you guys are parting down the middle, in order to get a straight line, use the bridge of the nose, and that is the way you'll tell if your part is in the middle. So you want to stand in front of your client, line it up, and just part all the way back like so. And then once you've got the front parted, go around your client and part from the back. So now we have our part going from the front of the head all the way to the back of the nape. And just like we did with our medium knotless, you guys want to make sections. So for me, I only work for 2 sections in large. So it'll be the front to the top of the ear and the top of the ear to the nape. So just like you did with your mediums, you want to start from the top of the ear, start parting with one side at a time so it's easier and you can get a more accurate part. So the top of the ear and across. And then I'm gonna connect the next side as well, so that way we can have one section. So this is how it looks on this side. So this is your first section, the top of the ear to the nape. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on this side. So there you have it, our 2 sections. So we have 1 and 2. So in the first section at the bottom of the nape, I like to do 2 rows, just like I did with my mediums. I do the same thing, but obviously the sizes of the boxes are going to be bigger. So we're going to split this section into 2. So just literally look where the half point is and just slice it in half. And there you have your 1 subsection. Pin that up with that one. And then I'm just going to match it on this side. I'm going to twist it like that. Okay, so now we have another section here. So this is our 1 section, but this is our subsection. So within the first row, which is down by the nape, I like to start with 3 braids. So obviously 1 in the middle, 2 on each, 1 on each side. So you guys see I have 1, 2, 3. So now we're gonna let down our next part of our first section, like so. And now, since we did 3 here, you want it to be split down the middle, so we have to do 4 braids. So 2 and 2. So you should still have your middle part section, which you had, and then each side, literally just split it into 2. And then the same thing for this side. So now your section should look like this. You should have 7 braids in this section. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then underneath we have the 3. So the next section, which is from the top of the head to the top of the eyebrows, you're gonna have 3 rows. I usually eyeball it, but to make it easier for you guys can use the person's features. So you wanna make sure 3 rows fits hair equally. So usually the first row is either at the corner of the eye or the end of the eyebrow. So that's where you could start parting. So see her corner of her eyebrows right here. I'm gonna just take my comb and go straight across, like so. Probably make it a little bit bigger. So you can start parting straight like this and then just go all the way around like you normally would. So you can stop here and then kind of eyeball it here and just meet it up with the comb, because it's gonna go all the way around. So it should look like this. Let's clean this up more. So as you can see, goes from here all the way around to our middle point. So you want to do the same thing with the next side. And to match it up, you could start from the middle and work your way that way, and obviously adjust your parts as it needs to be adjusted. So it should look like this. So in this row now, we're gonna have 7 braids, because like we did before, so you're gonna have a braid in the middle, a part, and then a braid in the middle. So since we have a braid in the middle, we're gonna do 1 braid here and 3 on each side. So to get that braid in the middle, look at the braid that's underneath and just part in the center. That's one side of the middle braid, and then the same for the next side. So this is the braid, we're gonna part in the center of this braid, like this. And there we have our first braid, which was gonna fall in the middle. So clip that away. Oops, my mannequin is tilting. Clip that away like that. And then from moving forward, we're gonna do 3 on each side. So let's start on this side first. I'm gonna clip this out the way. So I'm gonna start with 1 behind the ear. So that's 1. And then we have this section here. We're gonna just split down into 2. So this is how it should look on one side. 1, 2, 3. This is the middle with our middle braid. And then now we're gonna work on our next side. So in total now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is how the next row should look. So now we're moving on to our second out of the 3 rows at the top. So literally, since there's only 2 rows left, your hair should still be, you should still be working in 2 sides. So literally just split each side into 2, which is very simple. So literally just put your comb, look where the middle point is, and just start your part going. Split it. Turn around. And then we're just gonna curve it to go around the head. So just like this, straight around, like so. So it should look like this. Straight around to our center point, which we parted at the beginning. And then clip this last piece away. And we're gonna do the same thing to the next side. So now we have the whole row parted out. And in this row, we're gonna have 8 braids. So 4 braids on each side. So still working in your 2 halves, 4 on this side, 4 on that side. So you know you want your braids to fall in between each part below. So look at the braid underneath, slice it down the middle towards that braid. And there you have your first braid. Part it off, and then you keep moving. So now this one, you want your braid to fall here, middle of this braid. And it's not gonna look as accurate, guys, because it is a mannequin head. If you're doing this on a real person's head, it would look way different. So now you have your last section here, literally easy, split it down the middle. One should fall here and one should fall here. So now we have 4 on this side, and now we're gonna do 4 on the next side. So now we have 8 braids in total in this row, and it should look like this. So now we reach to the top of our section, which is the last row here. In this section, we're gonna have 6 braids in total, so 3 on each side. And it's already parted out for you, the row, since we were working in 2 sides. So all you have to do now is literally just part the last 6 boxes. So just equally split them into 3. We have 1 here, and 2, 3. And the last square is obviously not going to be like a box. It's going to be more of like a triangle since it is a corner braid. And then we're going to do the same thing to this side. So match it up on both sides. And an easy way to get it aligned correctly is align it from the other side and just go straight across. So that way you know they're gonna be, and then just take a look at it. Is it matched up? And just fix whatever needs to be fixed. And the same thing for here. Line up your comb and match it up. And there you have your 6 braids. So this is how your large box braids should look once you're completed your whole head. I usually do about 28 braids per head for my large. If you do want to customize your own, you can do more, but just for me, this is how I like to do mine. And it looks like this. So you have 5 rows in total, 28 braids. And we worked in 2 sections. So we had our sections at the bottom. We had 2 rows in the bottom and 3 rows on the top. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I hope it was detailed enough so you guys understood. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comment section. And if you do want to learn something, you want me to do a video on it, also let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm back on my video making. I can't take another break. 5 months was way too long. But thank you guys for still subscribing to my channel, you know, helping a sister out. But yeah, I'll be back with some more videos, so stay tuned for the next episode.